Hey everyone, welcome back to our New Testament challenge. Today we're here in Galatians chapter 5. And today we're just going to look at verses 7, 8, and 9. So let's look at 7. It says, "You were running well. Who prevented you from being persuaded regarding the truth? This persuasion does not come from the one who calls you. A little leaven leavens the whole batch of dough." So what Paul here is talking about is the people in Galatians. They were running well. They were doing a great job. They were pressing on, going forward, and yet they messed up. They let the Jewish teaching come back in. And the Jewish was all about the law. And if you remember, as we've talked about here in Galatians, there's this whole battle versus the law and Christ, and we go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth through the whole time. But this is the thing, y'all. They were running well. They started out running good, but they let the Jews persuade them, change the way that they were living. And so now they've been corrupted with this. And he uses a little leaven leavens the whole batch of dough. A bad apple corrupts the whole bunch. There's lots of different analogies but something so small can corrupt such a large group. And I want us to look at, we may not be hanging out with Jews and listening to what they're teaching, but a lot of times there are people, you scrolling through TikTok or Instagram or whatever, you'll see what looks like a church, and hey, that sounds pretty good. We like that. I'm going to agree with that. But then if you went farther than just the 30-second clip, you're going to go, oh, that's not right. That's not right. But if you sit there and you're like, hey, that's true, then you're starting to break down the wall of what we know to be true. Because a lot of those people on TikTok and Instagram or whatever, they've got some false theology. But even then, not even just with our theology in the church, if we start to hang out with people who don't have the same morals with us, maybe it's not just hanging out. Maybe we date someone who's a non-believer and they persuade us to do things that God hasn't called us to do and we're not supposed to do as believers. Then we've been corrupted by the world around us. And that's what Satan wants. Satan wants us to be corrupted by everything around us. But yet we're called to live a life of holiness. We're called to live a life of running well. Yet we don't do that. We can get corrupted by the people around us, by the world around us. When we need to stop, we need to make sure we're running well. And running well looks like the way we act, what we do in public and in private, the people we surround ourselves with. It's great to have, to minister to people who are non-believers and be friends. But if you're hanging out closely with a group of friends that aren't believers, then you're going to be corrupted and you're going to fall into the ways that they're living. So y'all, I challenge you today that we need to run the race well. And that race is a life of Jesus, not being corrupted by the world around us. Hope you have a great rest of your day.